Hey y'all, it's Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and this video is for Aquarius, and it is your 2016 Yearly Tarotscope, Aquarius. Woo! I already pre-shuffled the deck. I'm sitting here chilling on my bed. I'm trying to I want to do something a little bit more relaxed. So I pre-shuffled the deck. You did have a card that fell out. I felt like that should be the general energy, which was the 10 of Cups. Okay. Oh, one quick thing before we get into the reading. If whoever is interested in a personal reading from me, and you're looking at the website, I offer two types of yearlies. I offer the traditional 1 card per month with a general and an advice. And then I also offer, this is a seasonal yearly tarotscope, and it goes from winter, which would be like January to March, spring, March to June, summer, June to September, fall, September back to December, and we look at all 4 areas. We have a general, we have love, career and finance, and then we also have health and spirituality. You get a general, overall general energy for the year, and an advice card. So if you're interested in this, if you like this type of reading, you want your own personal reading, please hit me up. Personal yearly, you want hit me up, or any other type of reading. It really doesn't matter if you just, like some of the readings that I've put out so far. I do want to say thank you to all of my lovely Aquarian fish friends, water-bearing friends, who have purchased readings. I'm thanking everybody that's liked, sharing, subscribe to my videos. Follow me on Instagram for dailies when I can get them out, because sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. I'm working on that, y'all. Please be patient with me. But anyway, too much rambling. Let's get into it. Like I said, all of my information is in the description box. So hit me up if you want to contact me for a reading, or follow me on Instagram. Card that fell out, like I said, was the 10 of Cups. And what a wonderful card to have. That's gonna, this is the card that's gonna overshadow the whole year. And before I even flip the other cards over, let me just say about the 10 of Cups. The feeling that I feel, Aquarius, for you is that a lot of you guys, especially since I started doing these readings for you guys in November, that you've really been going through a lot emotionally in your relationships. And so I feel like, for the ones that have taken the time and taken the step towards a greater love within themselves and their relationships, they're going to be reaping the benefits of having a more stable emotional life this year. Now, again, with the 10 of Cups, I feel like a lot of people, especially even if you're not even in a relationship, this could just be the relationship that you have within yourself. You're going to be feeling much more emotionally secure, very, very sure of yourself, sure of your emotions, very in control of your emotions, in control of them, as to the point where you know when and how to say what you need to say. That's a person who is in control of their emotions. They're not a person that holds things in. They allow the emotions to flow through them. What I see here so much with this 10 of Cups is I'm so focused on the green grass. It's like growth here. It also reminds me of just the heart chakra in general. It just, that what sticks out to me. And even the blue, because like I just said before, I didn't even think about it just now, but this is you being able to communicate your feelings. If there's been a time, and I feel like for a lot of Aquarians, just like any other air sign, we do feel. Air signs do feel, but it's how we express it that makes us come off a little aloof. We come off a little detached. We come off a little unconcerned. It's just nonchalant. And it's not that. You care very deeply, Aquarius. And I feel like this year you will be able to express how deeply you care. And be able to feel with the Ten of Cups, okay? And I'm just going off of that one card, y'all. I don't know what these cards say up under here, but I'm just telling you that, you know, it's going to be, and you know, here's the other thing. I always say with the Ten of Cups, it's, the card itself is just like everybody is good, everybody's hunky-dory, you know, everything is perfect. And that's not necessarily the case, because we're talking about emotions here. These are cups. We're not talking about your world. We're talking about how you're feeling about certain things, how you're reacting to certain things. So I feel like, you know, you're going to be a more complete person emotionally. You're going to be stepping into 2016 with, you know, getting a better control of your emotions. Okay? Especially the tender feelings. I don't feel like you really have a problem expressing your disdain for a situation or for a person. You wouldn't do it rudely, but you definitely, you know, you don't have any problems with that. It's that softness. There's a softening over 2016 that's going to come over you. And you're going to, whereas if there was a point in your time, if in your life, if you've ever felt like you tried to resist it and try to keep a hold on it, no, the floodgates are going to open. I mean, I'm not saying that you guys should, well, I'm going to tell you this. This is what I am saying. I'm saying that this may be a weepy year for some of you. You know, I feel like actually a lot of you, it may be a weepy year, but not a sad weepy. It's tears of joy, tears of happiness, tears of satisfaction, tears of love while you making love to your boo. You know, it's that type of vibe that I get just looking at it. And this will span over the year. You know, and I feel like as the year grows, just like how this grass grows on this card, you're going to mature. You're going to mature even more emotionally. This is a good year, I feel like, for you to explore your emotional side, okay? And let loose just a little bit and allow yourself to feel. So let's just get into it. I'm excited. Ooh. All right, so like I said, this is general, love, health, career and finance, and then health and spirituality. And we have your advice card over here, okay? So let's just look at some of the general energies here that we have. You have the Two of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. For love, the King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Then you're moving into the Five of Wands. Then you end up with the Star card, okay? Then for career and finances, you have the Two of Cups going into the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Cups, all right? And then for health and spirituality, the Magician, the World, the Eight of Cups, and then the Queen of Wands. So, okay, let me just start off by saying, you know, with the Ten of Cups, what I said about there's going to be a maturation coming in. What I feel for Aquarius is this year, overall, is that there's going to be an overall upgrade of your balance. You're going to be really all areas of your life will be upgraded this year. You know how in some years you look back on it and you're like, you know what, well, this year I was focusing on money. Well, this year I was focusing on my kids. And this year I was focusing on myself. And, you know, or this year, this is when mama was sick and I had to take off and file FMLA and then sit out with my mama the whole year. You know, something like that. But, like, with this is going to be, you're going to be worked on all levels. Okay? And you're going to be, I see you growing in every aspect of your life. all in the same year. Okay, and what I feel about it is it's very it's like an evening out. Okay, just bear with me. You know, these yearlies take a little while longer, but trust me, you get a yearly from me, you're going to get what you pay for, because, you know, I want to be able to expand this thing the whole year and let you get an idea for this. But most definitely. So let's just start off with the general. You for the winter, you have for general 2 of Wands, love, the King of Cups, career and finance, 2 of Cups, and the Magician. And what I feel like is, like I said, you're going to be starting off the year with the 10 of Cups, feeling this way, feeling like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I believe in me. I believe in my family. I'm going to open myself up to love. And this is you. Like, you're ready to make a fresh start. And you're doing it with the understanding that tough times can come. Tough times will come. Okay? But you are in control of your feelings. You are in control of how you express yourself. Okay? You are in control of how you receive the communication and the feelings that are directed towards you. You're more receptive. Okay? So a lot of the magic starts to happen in the springtime, between January and March. Like I said, you are looking forward. You're deciding on what path to take. And I feel like for a lot of you, like I said, you've already decided what path to take. I feel like this person right here, how he's looking, this is you on the path that you already decided. Like, you know, I'm going to open up. So how am I going to open up? Am I going to do it this way? Am I going to do it that way? That's you. I feel like this is like an option card for you. Now, for love, which is an excellent card, you have the King of Cups. Okay? And this is how you're feeling. Just like I said, I didn't even notice it, look at the correlation that deeply when I called out the cards, but that's exactly where you are right now. The year prior, 2015, for those that have experienced breakups, and I want to say I'm sorry, okay? But what I feel is, as this year goes by, you're going to realize why those things had to leave. And one of the things that I'm feeling a lot for you Aquarius is with this King of Cups here. You're starting out the new year feeling like, you know what, just like I said with the 10 of Cups, you're realizing that it's time for you to grow emotionally. You have the mental intellect, okay? You have the physical maturity. You know, you guys are pretty nice looking. You know, you are y'all are very beautiful people, both inside and out. You know, aesthetically, you're very beautiful people. Emotionally, you can use some work. You know, don't take it, you know, please don't take offense, but this is what I feel that a lot of you are feeling. That, you know, you need to work on how you express yourself to people. You know, especially when it comes to love, when it comes to feelings. I'm not talking about how you feel about the dinner I made last night. I'm talking about you tell me how you feel about me, go. And you're like, yeah, I like you. You're cool. You know, instead of saying, you know what, I think about you every day. I want to see your face. You know, instead of saying the things that you really want to say, you keep it kind of cool and detached. There's no right or wrong. That's just how you are. But I feel like in the past, especially, you know, 2015 and before then, in your relationships, you've seen how, you know, the ones who, you know, who your partners, they need a little bit more than that. You know, they need some expression. You don't mind expressing it in the bedroom, but, you know, air signs are not all the type to get all that mushy anyway. Okay, I don't really see y'all being all that mushy. And if you are being, you know, mushy, it's like a couple of seconds of mushiness, and then it's back to business. You know, it's not nowhere near a reflection of the depth of love, because you love very deeply. You just don't show it the way that people would expect you or want you to do it. But again, you know, if that's y'all are so different and unique. So, you know, it wouldn't work for a person who's very controlling and insecure. It wouldn't work for them, because they need to be constantly reassured. That's not something that, you know, Aquarius is always do all the time. It really depends on your chart. But, you know, you have a lot of air in it. You just don't do all of that. So it's difficult. But anyway, you are starting off as the King of Cups. Like, you are really in touch with your feelings. And the King of Cups is very in control of his feelings. You know, this can go for a man or a woman. And I want to add, you have the Queen of Cups here. Okay? So I feel like this is going for both my male, and this is not for my just males, for my the women out here who are listening for their for their male Aquariuses. It's also for the women Aquariuses too. There's a softening that's here. There's a lot of there's a lot of love in this reading, a lot of cups. So you're really getting in touch with yourself. I feel like a lot of y'all, male or female, are getting in touch with your feminine side. Which is weird. I just did a reading for Aquarius last night, and that came up for her. Hey girl, hey Savannah, you know who you are, child. Anyway, so for career and spirituality, again, with the Two of Cups, it's like, because everything is coming, not career and finances, I feel like your finances are coming together too. You know, especially for those who are coupled, y'all are doing really well. You're starting off the year on a very good slate. Like, you guys, y'all have decided that, you know what, okay, we're going to devise a plan. This is what we're going to do. You know, we're going to knock some bills out. By the end of the year, we're going to have X amount of money saved so we can put down money on a house. And by December 31st, we're going to be closing and we're going to have a house. You know, it could be something like that. Or, you know, it could be anything. But I feel like your money situation is going to be right. You know, things are really turning around. I feel like there's a big shift for you. You had to go through a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm going to speed it up, but you had to go through a whole bunch of stuff to get here. And so you're starting off the year in a very optimistic point of view. You are so over, I feel like a lot of y'all are over people in a sense, especially the ones that have gotten out of a relationship, like you're just tired, but you're willing to give it one more round. And that's what this Magician is talking about to me with your health and spirituality. This is you right now. You cooking up some marvelous shit. Like the RZA. That is you. Like, you in the lab, you trying to figure out what can you do. And it's beautiful. It flows through the whole spring. You know, you're here you are. You're making plans. Put your big girl and big boy panties on, and you're going to tell people how you feel, and you know, you're not going to let those missed opportunities go by anymore. You're going to open up, and you know, a lot of y'all going to be really working on your throat chakra too. I will say that. Your money's looking good in the springtime. And you know, you're realizing, it's like you got your power back with the Magician card. You got your power back. You know, I feel like a lot of you felt like your mojo was taken away from you in 2015 because of all the stressful relationships that you allowed yourself to get entangled to. And don't get offended because I say allow, because we allow ourselves to do things. We have control. So, you know, but again, there were things that you need to learn. And I feel like you learned the lesson and you're just ready to look forward. You're really starting out. I'm so happy for you guys. You're really starting out the year on a very good note. Moving into spring, the love and feelings continue. You have the Page of Cups as a general energy, and I feel like this is still you. What I feel like for some of you guys, you may be focusing on your kids this time, coming into the spring. Now, for those that don't have kids, I feel like this is just you. Whereas in January, in the wintertime, you were more focused on yourself. You were more focused on yourself. and trying to get things jump started and initiated. Now in the springtime, you're able to focus on actual love, okay? Or children. If you have children, the shift is going to change. But, you know, I feel like by the time this starts to happen in the springtime, you know, you'll be well equipped to divert your attention to your kids or to love, because you've done a lot of the legwork these first 3 months, okay? Again, with the love, you have in the spring the Knight of Pentacles. It is simply telling me that you're taking this thing seriously now. You may be seeing some people that you're interested in with the Page of Cups. I'm not really sure if you're going to really act on it. I really don't feel like some of you guys are going to be acting on it per se, but you're going to at least be willing to give it a try with the Knight of Pentacles. You know, you may get back out there and start dating if you haven't already. And it's slow and steady wins the race is what I feel. That's going to be your motto. Like, for those who have been in the past, if you've been known to move a little quickly in relationships and fall really, you know, you're not going to do that. You're going to be taking it a little slower, getting to know people. Because I feel like for a lot of y'all, like this last person you got rid of or you're about to get rid of soon. Because I feel like for some of y'all, this winter is actually going to start in the spring. So I feel like this reading can actually flow into the first 3 months or so of 2017. But a lot of you are just, that last relationship just, man, it took you for a doozy. So it's like this time when I offer up love again, I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to look at this person, because that's what the Knight of Pentacles does. The Knight of Pentacles, and this could be a actual person coming in, y'all, okay? That is a male or female. Could be an earth sign. This person could come in to kind of balance you and stabilize you off, stabilize your feelings, because they're so practical and they're so grounded and they're just steady. They have tenacity like no other. They're just tenacious, you know. So, but in any case, that could be a physical person coming in too, because they are in the love position, and this person may encourage you to let's take things slow, you know, because they balance you out. The Pentacles are earth, you know, you're in the air. You know, I would feel like that would offer some grounding to your love relationships if this person was to come in, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, and what I feel like with career and finances, which is so funny to me, is like, okay, it's right here beside this Two of Cups and under this Knight of Pentacles, and which is under the Page of Cups. Like, you may be traveling. You may be traveling to go see this person, whoever this is. Or you may just decide to go travel. There's a lot of times the Six of Swords talk about traveling over water. You know, maybe that's where y'all talking about the Two of Cups here. It could be y'all coming together to devise a plan so y'all could see each other. This may possibly be a long distance relationship. A long distance relationship that you have with this person. But, you know, nevertheless, I feel like financially, because you and your partner, or you yourself, because this can represent, you know, the male and female aspects of yourself, to really stick to your financial plan and carry it, you know, carry out your goals. I feel like some of y'all going to be making some vision boards too. I just say that. But because you've made that decision and you've stuck to it, mentally, your thoughts about money is better. I feel like you're stabling off here financially. Okay, so that's a beautiful thing as well. This is a lovely reading, Aquarius. And then it's health. Like, yeah, okay. So now you have the World card. You're feeling victorious. I feel like she's the Olympian right now. You feel like you unlocked the code. You know the secret password. Like you figured it out. And so you're feeling victorious. And it is. Because the world card is looking right here at this, oh, wrong way. Oh, no, that is right. The world card is looking right at the magician, you know? And she's like, yeah, well, wait a minute. Yeah, I did it. She's looking at her accomplishments. Goal achieved. You reap the reward. You learn the lesson. You get it now, you know? And so moving into the summertime, I'm starting from the bottom just right now. You looking elsewhere. You like, what else can I do? Okay? Spiritually. Where else can I go? And I feel like for a lot of you, on the spirit realm, you're going to be definitely moving into a deeper sense of yourself. I feel like, you know, with the summertime, I feel like if you're going to have, if there's going to be a time in this year that may pose not to be as positive as the others, I would feel like it will be the summertime. And it's not that it's negative. What I feel like is, with anything, when you have positive, you have to have negative. And I feel like this is the part of the year where things start to get a little crazy, but not in a bad way. It's just, it kind of takes you back to where you were. The mood kind of lowers. But I feel like the reason why it lowers is only because you're bored. Okay? Because you felt like, all right, I mastered this, I'm on to the next. You starting off the summertime like, okay, this is the 4 of Cups. Like, what else do I do now? You see, he's sitting there drinking like, please give me more. I want more. You know, this is like, what else can I do? So, yeah, you're ready. You guys are so forward thinking. You know, this is just typical Aquarian shit. You know, y'all are just like, okay, I got this. It doesn't take y'all as smart as hell. It doesn't take you but so much. It doesn't take anything at all most of the time for you to catch on. And so you caught on. And so now you're looking ahead. And for love, I feel like with this 5 of Wands here, with love, you're trying to decide what you want to do. These are, to me, these are ideas. Okay? You're brainstorming. I feel like whoever this person is that you meet, or if, you know, because I feel like you may be meeting, especially for my single ones, you're going to be meeting some people. I feel like it's going to be more than one person, especially in the summertime. I can see that as well. Like there's like different people coming at you. You know, it may even be, and I'm going to just tell my couple ones, it may be some people coming at your spouse or even coming at you. I don't feel like neither one of y'all are going to truly be fazed by it. But, you know, hey, I'm just here to tell you. For those who don't have any, who have a mate, and, you know, there's not any kind of outside intruding forces coming in, this is just y'all coming up with ideas, or you coming up with ideas of where can we take this relationship next. You know, throwing out, this is what I like, okay, this is what I like, this is what I'm wanting from a relationship, this is what I want, this is how I see family, like that's this, with this, you know. And you may find in the summertime that you may have some conflicting ideas. That doesn't mean it may be big enough for y'all to just totally separate. It doesn't mean that, but it just means that, you know, it's going to be one of those, we can agree to disagree. You know, I don't see anything big going across like a major breakup. I don't feel like there's a major breakup going on here. But I do feel like there may be, you know, this is when the real shit start coming in. You good with a person when you first meet them a couple of months. You know, we all try to put on our best behavior sometimes. Some people do, some people don't. I don't really see y'all doing it. Maybe the other person. It could be y'all too, but, you know, that's when the real comes out. You have little tips or whatever with your mate. But it's nothing, it's petty stuff, okay? It's a 501, so don't get stressed about it. I think it may make you feel like you're a little stressed, but don't get stressed about it. Regardless of the fact, I know I like to pick my nails while I read, but anyway, sorry. For career in the summertime, yeah, you may be standing your ground about something. I feel like it may be with I feel like it's more finances, money, temptation. Temptation could be very, very high in the summertime, especially when it comes to spending with the 7 of Wands here. I feel like this is going to be you really trying to stick to your budget. Because I feel like it's definitely by the summertime, your money that you have saved up it's definitely going to be larger. You know, you're going to be able to have a little something in your pockets, in your savings. And this is just going to be you protecting it. You're protecting it. You're not trying to, you know, you're still holding strong to your budget because you've seen results from it. Like I said before, you're starting to reap the benefits from it. So you're like, you know what, I'm going to just keep with this. And that's okay too. But again, for health and spirituality, I do say that, you know, you're looking forward. You're looking onward. Okay? You're looking onward for the next step. Like, yeah, I got this. And I feel like you're ending the year out on a very excellent point. The 5 of Pentacles is starting off your fall. What I feel with the 5 of Pentacles, it really correlates with what I said in the summertime. It's just like you picking up. This reading actually goes like truly like a story. This is you picking up and moving forward into the next step. And with the 5 of Pentacles, now usually I see this card, especially in the traditional tarot deck, as, you know, a loss or a failure, someone leaving. I don't really feel that from this card, just so because it's like it could be, but I don't really feel it that way. I'm looking at it in the very context of the card, because in the tarot, traditional tarot deck, right away there's a woman leaving a crippled man. In this deck, it's like a woman and a child, and there's a man. It looks like maybe they are in a church, you know, this like stained glass or something like that. But the way I look at this card is, the card talks about having a failure and having to move forward after the failure, or moving into something new, a better place. And you are moving. Okay, you have the six of Swords, you have the 2 of Wands, you have, I feel like the World card is a movement type card because it's going in circles and you know, there's a cycle that has ended. You may experience some type of loss, but I don't feel like it's going to be any type of loss here in the fall. I feel like this is just you continuing on, moving on to a better place. Overall, I feel like you're really coming in to yourself, into your relationships. This is like the final countdown, like the last stretch, and it literally is the last stretch. And so I see it as like you and maybe someone else coming in and deciding, actually putting forth the game plan for the next year. You're really getting serious about it. You were already bored about it in the summertime. But, you know, here you are again in the fall, just like, you know what, let's get together, let's meet, let's talk. I'm kind of seeing this Five of Pentacles as a Three of Pentacles for whatever reason, because I'm not even focused on these two at the top. For whatever reason, the three at the bottom are really focused. I'm really drawn to those three. So, and it is, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's like, okay, for love, if you and your mate have been struggling or, you know, arguing a little bit, y'all are coming together by the end of the year. Y'all gonna make peace with each other. Y'all not even tripping about that stuff. Like, baby, I love you, you love me. Why are we tripping? Why are we beefing? We need to just come together, have some old tantric sex. That what the star card represents. You know, meet each other on a different plane. Let's do that thing. You know, that type of thing. You know, let's do that. And when it comes to finances, you have the Queen of Cups. Financially, you're feeling wonderful, okay? And you knew that you would. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She knew at the beginning of the year, in January, you know, if we do this, we come together, especially in a couple situation. If it's, well, I'm not gonna say couple, but you know, for my single and my couple people, you knew at the beginning of the year that if you did this thing, you stuck to the plan, you accomplish your plan. This is you accomplishing your plan. Okay? And you're feeling good about yourself. You could pat yourself on the back. You know, this is that mama. This is the mama at the game. Yeah, baby, you did it, baby. You did so good, sugar. You know, come here, baby. Give your mama a hug. Let's just, come on. Come here, baby. Rest your head in my bosom. You, mama's so proud. That's you. Okay? And then, you know, for health and spirituality, the fire has been lit. You feel me? The fire has been lit for you. You have achieved what you set out. That within itself, for your spirit, listen, that elevates you to a whole nother level, because this just reiterates to you what you already knew in the very beginning, that you have the ability to manifest and create what you set out to do. Okay, so you end the year like feeling like I am the shit. This is a good reading, y'all. And I do want to say, and I haven't even got to the advice card. I haven't even got to it. But I do want to say with the Ten of Cups, let me just say this. When I say that if you're feeling good the whole year, don't get it twisted. This is just, like I said, you being in control of your emotions and your understanding that, you know, good days come, bad days come, but you know what, I can be happy regardless. I can stay positive regardless. And I feel like that's what it's really talking about. You making a commitment to yourself to look at the bright side. Don't allow the negativity to consume you. Your focus is to keep a positive outlook, okay, for 2016. And what you're going to see with this Magician card here, I'm telling you, you have 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards here. Let me turn on the wheel. Oh, no, I said let me turn on the wheel of fortune. You have the Wheel of Fortune as your advice card. Like, it can't even get any better. I just knew, you know, that this was going to be the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, yeah, as an advice, it's just telling you that the universe has been watching. The universe has been watching and seeing. If you've been thinking for these Aquarius, because I feel like there's some Aquariuses out here that feel like, you know what, I can't get right for going left. That, you know, everything, I know I have a good heart. I hear y'all. Like, I know I have I don't know why things are not picking up for me. This is your year, 2016 Aquarius is. For all the good that you have put in, all that good is going to be returned back to you. Okay? That's what this Ten of Cups is talking about. Emotional fulfillment. Bliss. Okay? then. That's what this is going to be. This is going to be a very, I feel like with 2016 that this is going to be a year that a lot of y'all are going to look back at like, damn, wow. Now I understand why I had to go through 2012, 2013, 2015, 1988. I understand why I had to go through all of this stuff. Now it is going to all, again, with the world card, it's going to all, in your spirit, no less, it's going to all come together. You're going to realize why this worked out this way, why it didn't work out this way. Why are you still worrying about this, this particular situation that hasn't found closure yet? Or why are you still worried about this bad money decision you made 10 years ago? Yeah, you probably should have took old boy up on this offer. And if you had it, you would have been a millionaire. But guess what? Maybe it wasn't meant for you to be a millionaire just yet. I didn't say at all. I said just yet. Maybe it wasn't meant for you to be that. Maybe there's some other things you had to learn. Maybe you had to still see how people, you have a beautiful heart, but you have to learn you had to meet some takers in your life. Okay? You had to meet some people that, taught you how to establish boundaries with people. Now you learn how to establish boundaries with people. Then you know what? Now you can get this money, because I know now you're gonna know. You're gonna know exactly what to do with it. Because that's what I say with the Knight of Pentacles. You give $100 to all 4 of the knights. 10 years later, it's that Knight of Pentacles who done built something. The rest of them that spit their money up for the day, even for the sunset. That's not you anymore. You have really slowed down and you taken a deep look at yourself. You're realizing that, no more, I can't continue to move on this way or continue to live this way. And you're being rewarded. Tough times do come in through the year, in the spring, in the summertime, but it doesn't last. And it's not going to phase you like how it would have phased you in years prior. It's not going to do it. You've reached a reunion within yourself. Okay? This is a beautiful, beautiful. I just can't even say anything else, Aquarius. I'm so excited. I wish I was Aquarius right now. Straight up. You are going into a very wonderful year. Like I said, it won't be 100%, but you're going to feel 100%, even when there's certain circumstances that will bring you down energetically with the 5 of Wands. You still are going to feel good because you've been through worse. You've been through worse. So, this is not like the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is like, he has all these wands on his back. He's overburdened. That was y'all last year. That's not you this year. Half that shit you ain't even going to even worry about no more. You feel me? That's what this is. You're not even letting shit stress you out anymore. You refuse to. Because I feel like for a lot of y'all, it almost cost you your damn sanity. For real, for real. And you be damned if that's going to ever happen again. And I feel like for a lot of y'all, that's what you're going in 2016 with that attitude, like, I'll be damned. It's not happening no more. I can still express myself and I can still be in relationships and, I can still do that, but I can still have control over me and how I express it. But I have to, you're going to find that healthy balance of how to express yourself in a more open and vulnerable way. With clothes on. I just had to add that. I was bullshitting, child. But yeah, it's one of those things. So, hey, I'm telling y'all congratulations early, because I feel like a lot of Aquariuses, and this has, like I said, flowed over to a lot of the personal readings that I've done for Aquariuses. Y'all are just really coming into a really good time, a good spot. You know, everybody has that year, like, man, I remember 95. 95 was a good year. Well, you know what? A lot of Aquarius is going to be saying, man, 2016 was a good ass year. You know, again, now let me just say, this is a general reading. It may not apply to you, okay? You need to check your sun, your moon, your rising sign. But for those who this resonates to, by the end of the year, check with me. Because I feel like for y'all, you going up under so much tremendous growth here. You have 2 major arcana cards and just your spirituality and health alone. Yeah. So, I'm going to just shut. I can keep going on about this reading. This is a very, very good reading. Very, very good reading. But in any case, oh, I do want to say something. Even with this 2 of Wands, this quad here, the 2 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands. It's like you set out to do something, you move forward into it, you put the hard work into it, the mind power and the intention, and you got what you want with the Queen of Wands. So, bravo. Bravo. I'm congratulating y'all early shit. Y'all gonna do the damn thing. All of y'all who are definitely, for those who have visions of starting up on their own businesses, jump out there. Okay? The universe, this is your time. I don't know where Jupiter is in the sky, because like I said, I'm not an astrologer, but I don't know. I just feel like Jupiter or something. I just feel like, you know, you are definitely, this is your year to put everything in action that you wanted to put in action, and watch it flourish, watch it grow, watch it mature, watch it elevate to something that you just you would have never thought. So that's so beautiful, y'all. All right, I'm done. Y'all, thank you so much. If you would like a personal reading from me, like I said, hit me up. My information is in the description box. And thank you, and happy 2016. Bye.